Hi everyone, welcome to kdmoonchild's world. I'm Katie, and you are Saturday Solution. We come together at this time to do an oracle reading to find out where we currently are, what our dreams are, a map on how to get there, what is blocking us, and finally a couple messages from Spirit as to what we might need to watch out for in the days and weeks to come. I welcome you, and as always, this is for entertainment purposes only. We're starting out with the Mystical Shaman deck by Colette Reed. This is to find out what is our current situation. And yes, I'm using this chunk of wood. I'm actually going to be making something out of it. Something very special. So I thought while it's in its raw state, in natural state, I hadn't had the opportunity to change out this table, the cloth on this table, since I did the card review. So anyway, I would like to thank very much Ms. Dali from the Wolf Girl Oracle for joining me this week at the Lightworkers Roundtable. We had a great discussion, lots of fun. It always is with my dear sweet friend Dali. Thank you so much for joining me, and also to Chrissy for telling her wonderful story about dimes and her dad. If you want to know the details of that, I guess you're just gonna have to watch the live stream. The video's only, this is, maybe an hour and 15 minutes is all. And it'll keep you entertained that whole time. I don't think you'll get bored. We sure didn't. It was a lot of fun. So now, okay, Spirit, what is our current situation, please? Almost threw a bunch of those out. Okay. Beautiful card. I love the colors in this card. And the Orobus snake. I don't know why I can't ever say that word right. Ooh, I'm sorry, I bumped the camera. This is the completion card. And it is the second time this week we've gotten this actual very same card. I believe it was Tuesday or Wednesday. It was the card of the day. So as you know, 9 is approaching completion. We're not quite there. It is fulfillment. We're looking at fruition and attainment with this card. The Orobus snake in the card is the snake swallowing its tail. So it rolls and goes on for infinity. And then we have the heart in the center. You have the rainbow of colors, which means everyone. All living things. Warm-blooded, cold-blooded, and human, non-human, wild, free, or even imprisoned. Everything that you are used to, it feels like it's coming to an end, doesn't it? Feel like it's a completion for us? Sure has been feeling that way to me. So much that I always took for granted has gone. It has all changed. Pardon me. So, with that, I feel kind of unstable on the ground down here. Dark. We're still dealing with this dang darkness. And it just, I don't know about you, this feels like it just won't go away. we need to see where do we want to be? What's our goal? Is this our goal? Now it is up to you on the time frame of the goal that we're reading on right now. So it could be today, tomorrow. It could be both. It could be for the whole rest of the year. It's up to you and your interpretation of what I'm telling you and what you see in the images of these cards. If you like this reading, share it with someone if you think that they might get some benefit from it. And, you might decide you want to come back for another one. We do it every Saturday. And if that's the case and you want to be let it be known to you. Whoop, card just fell out. Then subscribe and hit that bell that rings with the all. Oh, this is where we want to be. We want to feel radical acceptance instead of division and ridicule, discount, and disarray. We want to feel loved, and we want to be able to love freely. Not be made fun of for who we love, what we love, and why. Because first of all, it's nobody's dang business why. Whatever happens in how you're loved, depending on the type of love you're talking about. If you're talking about love of mankind, yeah, it's everybody's business. If you're talking about the love of a man and a woman and what goes on, or a man and a man, or a woman and a woman, and what goes on behind closed doors, that ain't nobody's business but yours. So you don't owe anybody an explanation for that. And most importantly, we love who we love, and we cannot always choose who that is. So our beloveds can be very different and very varied people. Animals, situations. So we want to be accepted. We want the balance that comes with radical acceptance and feeling beloved and knowing we give our love in a beloved way. It's quite a leap from this completion, I'm done with all of this, to radical acceptance. There's still some resistance in this card. And there's none in this one. So how do we get from going through and feeling resistance to letting it go? How do we do that? You know, if you want to put in the comments, I would love it, what these cards mean to you, or if there's a particular card that is speaking to you, like the beloved card, or even the completion card. Let me know. I'm fascinated. You know, it's a very personal message for every person here. So, yeah, let me know. Talk to me. Now I'm looking at the Enchanted Roadmap. Oh, by the way, this is the Shamanic Dreams Oracle card deck by Colette Baron-Reid once again. And then I have a third Colette Baron-Reid deck right now in my hands, and that is the Enchanted Map deck. This is going to tell us how to get from completion to radical acceptance. It's kind of a leap. Kind of. Okay. We do it. Is that going to be shiny? Oh my goodness, it's not. It works. Maybe we'll just do it on a slice of wood all the time, you guys. Look at this. Well, it's kind of part of the deal. Anyway, we get there by protecting our treasures. What's important to you? What really matters to you? Is it your reality? As you see in this card right here, her reality is raining down all over the place, trying to put out the light here. But everything that's underneath, even the snake. Hey, once again, we got a snake in the picture. That's an interest. That is telling me we need to be wary and watchful of unseen and unknown events, instances, and people. But you'll notice the umbrella, back to this umbrella, is covering what is most important. Her. The light. Not her money. It's out here in the rain. The light is kind of in the rain. But it covers and protects this snake or this golden rope, as well as most of the treasure box. So the treasure chest, sorry. In this, the mushrooms symbolize the question of what is your reality? Because the measure of your treasure is according to how you perceive your reality. Are you the kind of person who is never satisfied with what you have? Or are you the kind of person who is worked so hard to get what you have that you don't want to let it go, so you overprotect your treasure? Be mindful, be wary of what is important to you and protect it. That's how we get from completion to radical acceptance, because we will have what's important to us. We won't have to be fighting for that anymore, because the fighting is almost complete. Because this is an indicator that the fighting is almost complete. We are in the completion mode. Every one of these sacred directions is continually rolling, circling motion. Pardon me. So, I'm going to put this one down here. Make it a little easier. There we go. You can see all three cards that way. Yeah. Ask yourself, I mean really deeply search inside yourself. What is important to you? What is important to you? And that's what is your reality. That is what you will manifest during this time of Lionsgate, when the veil is so thin. So you've got to make sure you protect your gifts, your psyche, your health, and your well-being during this time. Doing so will get you to radical acceptance and to be beloved, as well as being able to totally and completely love someone else, so that they are your beloved. Not your lover, but your beloved. Lovers are great. Lovers are fun. Lovers are fantastic. But when you're old and things don't work anymore, are you still going to be together on the memories of what you used to be in the sack? Or is it going to be what you thrive on and your relationship thrives on, is the connection in the heart of the beloved, of them becoming your beloved? Obviously, we definitely have a blocked chakra. But what's new? We always seem to have a blocked chakra. That's the point of reading from the Kaleidodope deck. Whoops, as I flip it on the ground, on the floor. This is the Kaleidodope deck. Swatches of chakra guidebook. Guidebook, yeah. The guidebook's over here in my notebook. It's by Crystal Banner. What do we have as far as blocked chakra? Please, Spirit, tell us. You know, the mushrooms in this picture also signify vision quest and searching for what is your reality, what is your pleasure, what is your fantasy. All of those are treasures that you need to protect. And you'll notice there's not one single another human in or under or near this woman in this card. It's about protecting you, not someone else that you love. It's about making yourself be your beloved. That's what this reading is saying. You can only get completion because you have to be your own beloved, and you have to radically accept who you are from the inside out. How many of us can completely and totally, proudly accept who we are? Wow. You do that by protecting your gifts, because that's your treasure. I'm also seeing there's a shade of rainbow here. Because what's happening here? The rain's not as intense. But look. It's like the storm starts to calm as we go into fall. Now, is this the eye of the storm? Because it's not the end of the storm. So what is it in the calm of this storm? What chakra do we have blocked, please? You guys, root chakra issues. We really do pull that. It's been coming. That's our card for weeks. It's different areas, but it's still in the root chakra. This is our physical body, which is really appropriate to be happening right now during Lionsgate. You may be finding that your normal diet does not sound appealing to you, does not sit right in your stomach. You may even feel a little nauseous. Certain things that you normally eat, that you love to eat, just may not work right now. Or you may be having outstanding cravings for different things. Like for myself personally, I have been going nuts. I went shopping for groceries, right? Yeah, I went shopping yesterday, had it all delivered today. 3/4 of the groceries was fresh fruit. Watermelon, peaches, pluots. You ever had a pluot? Oh, they're good. Cross between a kumquat and a plum. They're good. They're also known as dinosaur eggs. I don't know why. They do look a little weird when you see them in the produce stand. But anyway, I got, lemons, a pineapple, bananas. Yeah, I went fruit nuts. But I'm not wanting to eat anything that's heavy. And I was thinking it was because it was hot, because that happens to me when it during a monsoon season here, it's humid and hot, muggy. So I have a tendency to only want to eat light stuff, salads, fruit, vegetables, things that are not hot at all. Everything is cold. Sandwiches. I eat a lot of sandwiches in the summer. But anyway, back to physical body. And of course, you know, our root chakra, that's our foundation. That's what you build everything else off of. So when your body isn't happy, none of the rest of you is going to be happy, obviously. There's a warning in this also. I'm hearing, don't listen to the hype about monkeypox. Yes, monkeypox is something to be concerned about. But if you're taking care of yourself to prevent COVID in the first place, you will not be exposed to monkeypox. If you're going about life as though COVID is over with and we can get back to normal, which is a stupid term, because how do you go back to something when you changed? Okay? This is your physical health, your home, your stability, your survival, your material world. It is your grounding. It's your physical vitality, feeling safe and secure. I know, I understand completely if you're not feeling safe and secure right now. With everything that's been going on in the government, with all the anger in the people, there's a lot of fear and insecurity out there. And as things are getting more and more in our face, that's only going to get worse. So get ready, get prepared, get your physical body tuned up. Because it might have to do without 3 meals a day this winter. You may only have to go back, take it down to 2 meals a day. Or in your 3 meals a day, what you eat, maybe the different quality of food. There's something about this winter and food. Anyway, you have when it's balanced, you've got a strong foundation and you feel healthy and you feel a sense of belonging. But in our particular case, our physical body in this root chakra is blocked. And it's trying really, really hard to cleanse and loosen that blockage. It's because of Lion's Gate. So you feel a little bit listless, like you have a lack of energy, you feel insecure, you don't feel safe, and you feel a very strong fear of losing what safety and security you have. You feel physically weak and you anger very quickly. Your financial worries and and anxiousness, indecisiveness, greed, selfishness, out of touch with reality. You know what, you guys? I'm very tired. It's been a long week, and that's something fibromyalgia does. We make up words that don't exist when our brains... Yeah. Anyway, I love you. That's so funny. Oh, dear. The crystals that will help this, that will help get this back in alignment and balance, they're the black crystals, the dark crystals, the base color crystals, things like tiger eye, red jasper, black tourmaline, onyx, jet. obsidian, black obsidian, all of those. Wear any one of those. They're all very easy to get a hold of. Red jasper you can shoot. I have pea gravel. Where most people would have a lawn, I have gravel. And I'm making a rattle, a shaman's rattle, which here it is in its very rough state right now. But in there is pea gravel from a yard. And there are little bits of red stone. Well, guess what those little bits of red stone are? That's red jasper. So you can find that in your yard. And sometimes, when you find stones like that out in nature, to me, they have a stronger charge. They're sitting right directly on the earth. They're under the light of the moon and the stars all the time until someone picks them up or they get buried by something. So yeah, they're charged. Their energy is not withered like ours that we collect here. Anyway, the affirmations that you need to be telling yourself: I feel safe and secure. I feel safe and secure. Do you have a roof over your head? Do you have food to put in your mouth and clothes to put on your back? You have transportation. What else do you need? I mean, really need. Oh my goodness, there's lots we want. But are your needs met every day? I'm gonna say yeah. I know mine are. So yeah, I'm safe and secure. I'm fine. I've got the things that I need to make it through today. And tomorrow, we'll deal with tomorrow when tomorrow gets here. Tell yourself, I am grounded and stable. I trust myself. You've got to trust the decisions that you make. So you have to research before you make the decision. Don't make decisions in haste. Don't make decisions in anger. And don't make decisions out of emotion, basically. I have everything I need. My physical needs are abundantly met. Tell yourself that over and over and over. My physical needs are abundantly met. You know what happens after you tell yourself that? You start to see where our news media, news outlets, and things like that, all they report on is stuff that will make you scared. So it's easier to see what is a fear tactic and what is not. Once you get yourself grounded and understand that this is the game they're playing right now. It is all corporate greed and it's out of control. It does not have to affect us or our physical bodies. Prepare. It's like I just carried in a few minutes ago, big 12-pound bag of cat food. I don't need cat food right now, but I bought a big 12-pound bag of cat food for next month because I don't know what my situation's going to be next month. And I'm going to make sure my kitties have plenty to eat. So, Spirit, what message do you have for us as we approach closing? Let's get this to work. And I'm using the Angels and Ancestors deck by Kyle Gray. One of my favorite go-to decks. I've been using this deck a lot. Well, as you know, More Saturday Solutions has this deck in it than other decks in its position. So, what is our message from Spirit, please? What do we need to know for the days, weeks, hours, minutes ahead? Okay. I heard that loud and clear. There will be times coming in the next couple weeks. Next very few weeks. Uh-oh, kitty coughing. I have a kitty that has asthma. Poor baby. Anyway, get the air guardian who is telling us from time to time in the days and weeks ahead, we're going to be needing to shift our perceptions on things. Way you were raised, the way you thought things would be and always would be, areas where you thought, why try, and that's never going to change. Guess what, everybody? That's all changing. So you're going to need to change your perceptions to go with it, or you're going to get left behind. This woman with all of her jewelry, I mean, her finery, when push comes to shove, that's holding her down. If she really wants to be in with the air, is she going to be needing all that finery? Or does she need to shift her perception to become lighter than air and be adaptable? That's what I see in this card. And I'm getting that loud and clear because I am an air sign as an Aquarius. My goodness. Yeah. Get ready. You're going to need to shift your perception like the air moves through the sky. Like you move through the air. Get ready. Get ready. And finally, we have a message from the Untethered Soul. This is to send you on your week. The Untethered Soul cards, very blank and bland. It simply is the message. No clutter, just minimalist. And here we go. This is coming from the Living Life category. All of the decks have this image. Horse running on the beach. And it is from the Living Life category. You can't really even see that writing. But there you go. And it says, the Tao is in the middle. It's the place where there is no energy pushing in either direction. Ooh, that sounds wonderful. To not have any push-pull at all. No one trying to convince you this, that, or the other thing. Or you having to explain yourself. You're just in the middle. You just are. Just breathe. Just be. It's the place where there is no energy pushing in either direction. Breathe and just be this week. When it gets tough, practice your breathing exercises. Hey, nothing else. I promise you'll lose some weight. You can actually lose weight and not even go on a diet by practicing deep breathing exercises. It's amazing what oxygen in your blood and in all your tissues can do for you. So, thank you. Thank you, everybody. I would like to invite you all to come to the Lightworkers Roundtable this week, when I will be welcoming Deanne, Shield Maiden Tarot, to the conversation. I look forward to talking to Deanne. We are becoming friends, and it's so much fun. I really have been enjoying doing these shows and meeting these wonderful people face to face and working with them and getting to know them. And I hope you enjoy watching as much as I enjoy doing it. Thank you very much for being here. If you like this reading, share it with someone you think it might help. If you have any questions about the reading or anything you would like to add, I really am curious to see what you saw in these cards. Put it in the comments. Talk to me. Let's interact. Let's have some conversation. Yeah. Thank you very much for coming. Hey, as you're going through the week this week, find time for yourself. Make time for yourself. Be kind to one another, even if someone is totally mean and horrible to you. If you can't be kind to them, walk away. But most of all, be kind to yourself. Because nobody else is going to like you can. Because no one else knows your needs like you do. And to expect them to know those needs like you do, is that really fair? Stop and think about that in your relationships. We aren't good at telepathy. Yeah, we're empathic and we get great ideas on what somebody wants and needs. But unless you tell us, we don't know for sure. Have a great weekend, the rest of your weekend, you guys, and have a great week ahead. We'll see you during the week. Take care now. Bye-bye.